Let's be honest. Most people are trying to change their life without ever trying to change their identity. They set goals, they write affirmations, they say they want to become more disciplined, more confident, more successful. But deep down in them, they still see themselves as the same person that procrastinate, that self-sabotage, or that never fully follows through. That is where the real disconnect is. Because the truth is this, you can never consistently become someone you never believe you are. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wendy Fresh, and this place is all about you becoming your higher self, which involves growth, healing, and manifestation. And I'm telling you that you are going to love it here. So do where to subscribe and do where to click the notification bell so you do not miss a video. What is identity shift? Identity shift isn't you pretending to be someone you are not. It's all about you returning to the person you were before the world convinced you to shrink. It is the process of letting go of who you've always been told you were, letting go of the limiting roles you've identified yourself with, and choosing who you are becoming. This is not about you faking it. It's about you aligning your thoughts, your actions, and your choices with a version of you that already exists, just waiting to be activated. So let's talk about the psychology behind it. The psychologists call it the self-concept. That is the collection of beliefs you uphold towards yourself. And here's the wild part. Your brain works hard to stay consistent with your self-concept, even if it's outdated. If you believe that you are lazy, you will unconsciously act in a way that proves it. If you believe that you are not worthy of love, you will attract experience situations that reinforce it. If you see yourself as the girl who messes things up, you will keep living that story, even if your heart wants more. Your identity becomes your reality, not because it is true, but because it is rehearsed. It is a role that you have played for a very long time, and right now it looks like you. Let's talk about why identity comes before results. People often say, I will believe it when I see it. But the truth is, you begin to see it when you start to believe it. The Bible says in the book of Mark, if only you can believe, all things are possible to you that believe. So right now you need to believe in order to create the possibility. If not, if you keep waiting for life to look different, you will be stuck in that loop forever. You need to shift internally before anything changes externally. You have to start saying this. I am someone who takes care of herself. I am someone who sets boundaries. I am someone who finishes what she starts. Even if your reality hasn't caught up with it yet. Even if your bank account doesn't match with your vision yet. Even if you are scared. Because transformation doesn't start by doing, it starts by being. You have to become the kind of person that can access everything you desire for yourself. So let's talk about how to shift your identity in real life. And let's break it down gently, practically, and realistically. Number one, name the current identity you are living in. Ask yourself, who do I believe I am really? What labels do I keep repeating to myself? Where did I learn them? And are they even mine? Be raw, be kind, and be honest to yourself in answering these questions. Because awareness is the first door to change. Step number two, create a clear picture of your future self. Who is she? What does she believe about herself? How does she speak? How does she walk? How does she love? How does she interact? How does she do her things? Not in a vague Pinterest board way, but in a real emotional human way. What does being her feel like? And what would change if you start showing up for my energy today? Number three, align your habits with that identity. Here's the truth. Identity isn't created through declarations. It is shaped by tiny, consistent actions. You don't have to mend your life overnight. Just start by asking yourself these questions. What would a future me do right now? Would she scroll 3 hours randomly on social media, or would she rest intentionally? Number two, would she stay quiet, or would she speak up for herself? Number three, would she avoid the hard things, or would she just take a deep breath and go for it anyways? And know this, every time you choose like her, you are becoming her. Step number four, talk to yourself like you are already her. Stop waiting for permission. When that old inner voice whispers, you are not her yet, you whisper back, maybe not fully, but I am on the way of becoming her, and I don't need to be perfect to becoming. Speak identity before results, and your results will start to reflect your identity. Here's another difficult situation. What if nothing around you has changed yet? But here's the truth. Sometimes your outward won't change right away. The people around you might not yet notice it. I mean, your job might still feel the same. Your bank account might still look the same. Your routine might still be heavy, but deep down in you, something is shifting. And soon, your outer world will catch up with your inner truth. Because energy doesn't lie, identity leads, reality follows. And finally, you don't have to wait until you feel ready. You don't have to wait until everything becomes perfect. You don't have to wait until the world sees you differently. You just have to decide. Decide who you no longer are, decide who you are becoming, and live from that decision again and again. Because becoming isn't about finding, it's about choosing you over and over until one day you will realize that you are no more pretending, but you have really become her. You don't have to end your identity, you just need to embody it. One action, one belief, one thought at a time. And please understand this. If it feels hard, if sometimes along the way it becomes so heavy, it becomes so hard, that is because you are rebuilding yourself. That is because you are unlearning things that you have lived with for years, for decades. It is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of power. And I know that you are choosing that power today. So if this message really spoke to your heart, if this message really interests you, do well to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video with someone you know that would love to see this. And also don't forget, you can do this. See you in the next video. Bye bye.